Hi, I'm Juan Martinez, and this is Hard Work, More Money.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Brian, good to see you here.
Why did you pick out Brian?
He always does for Brian.
So good to see all of you here. Congratulations to the award winners. Manny Olivas, great job for first place there. You always do amazing. Consistent, quiet, never surprises us, just 50 deals a year. So I also see that in March, we have March Madness, and we're doing this incredible amount of sales, for the whole company. We're breaking, those numbers, we're breaking the records. So I want you guys to keep staying focused on listing and selling. What are 3 things that we do? We list a lot of properties, right? We get them sold, and we put a lot of buyers under contract. That's what we do here. And so I want to say keep doing it in a big way for the month of March. So stay focused on that. Okay, because sales is where we get paid. So congratulations for March. So as all of you know, that Century 21 Advantage Gold has rolled into our company, and we have not announced, our sales meetings to Advantage Associates just yet, as we are in the process of doing onboarding with them. However, there are some Advantage Associates here today, and I would also like to give them a warm welcome. I see a lot of great names, so if we can give them a big round of applause. So I want you to know that these associates are going to go through some major changes, right? It's a big change for them. And, for example, where's Anna? Anna's right over there. So Anna Montgomery, she took 2 years before she made the change here to the company. Okay, this happened before Advantage came in. We were in talks with her for about two years. And change was a tough decision for her, right? That was tough. It took her 2 years to make that decision. She's been loyal to the brand, to the company. And she knew that change was needed in order to take her business to the next level. And she took a step of blind faith and had blind faith in what we were doing, and she made that change. Now imagine you have 150 sales associates in that process of change, right? Most are very positive about the change. Some are uncomfortable with the whole change, and some are unhappy with the change, right? And that's gonna happen. And what I wanna share with you today is that change is powerful, okay? Change is very powerful. Change is good for your business. Change can be good for your personal life. And I want to be clear with change because we talk about repetitious boredom, doing it every day and doing it every day. And we talk about doing lead generation in the morning, and we talk about doing buyer presentations and listing appointments in the afternoon. And this isn't about changing those activities. When we say change is powerful, it isn't about changing those activities that you guys, those habits that you have created over the last couple years. See, I stood at a stand-up station for 10 plus years on the phones for 8 to 10 hours a day, right? And I only did one thing, right? 8 to 10 hours on the phones, looking for highly motivated sellers. That was the only thing on my mind Monday through Friday, okay? There wasn't much change from 9 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday in my business for me. There wasn't much change, okay? It was routine and it was repetitious boredom, a lot of it. But how did I get to the point of listing 300-400 properties a year? It was through change, okay? So let me give you some examples of what I mean by change. I had to do 100, can you imagine me working a buyer in a car, right? Doesn't compute for some of you. Well, I had to do I had to do 100 and something buyer sales, me personally, right? To understand the process. You know, what was the mindset of the buyer? How did I have to present to the buyer in an efficient way? How did I have to negotiate for the buyer and take the emotions out? How was I going to convert every single call that came in from a potential buyer? See, I had to learn all this, right? I had to learn this in order to package it up and delegate this part of my business. That is called change. I had to create systems for negotiations for our listings. You know, you carry 50, 100 listings, you got offers all day long no matter what the market conditions is, right? I wasn't going to spend hours and hours a day negotiating contracts, right? So I had to go out and find the best and see what systems they had so I could package it up and delegate it, okay? That was change. I had to create systems for price reductions, which I believe for listing agent is the most difficult thing to do, is to call your sellers every week and ask for a reduction, okay? So I had to create price reduction systems so that I can delegate it. That was change. I had to create a systematic way to do listing presentations so that could also be another part that I can delegate, which was the last thing that I delegated in my business. See, that was change, and that was hard to do. I shadowed the biggest producers in the country and looked at what they were doing so I could implement the changes in my business, right? It's the same thing I'm doing today, going all over the country and looking at the best to see that we can do different things to make this better. Doesn't change what I'm doing here. I'm still right here, but I'm still making changes and willing to adapt and willing to have versatility, okay? I'm used to having a mirror in front of me while I stand, looking at myself for 8 or 10 hours. How fun is that, right? Had to remind me to smile every day. For the last 2 years, okay, I have no mirror, but I have all of you, which is change. See, change is good, and change is powerful, and change can take you to the next level. Change can bring you a much, much, much bigger income. So to our entire sales force, don't be afraid of change. And the change isn't just for advantage, but change for all of you. A well-known president, John F. Kennedy, said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." We are the future of Century 21. Be crystal clear on that. We are the future of Century 21. We are the future of the Las Vegas real estate market. We are the future of this industry. Believe that. And you are the greatest sales force in this country. So let's make it a powerful week. Thank you.
Ask for money and get advice. Ask for advice, get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.